At the National Assembly, an opposition-led motion to impeach Acting President Han Duck-soo has been passed, further deepening the divide between rival political parties at the parliament. Our correspondent Shin Ha-young joins me live on the line. Ha-young, do fill us in then.
Sunny, today lawmakers at a plenary session of the National Assembly approved the impeachment of Acting President Han Duck-soo, and the motion passed with 192 votes in favor amid a ruling People Power Party boycott. And this marks the first impeachment motion against an acting president in South Korea's constitutional history. And ahead of the vote, there has been a debate over the number of votes required to pass the motion. And the ruling People Power Party argues that Han's impeachment should be treated as a presidential impeachment, which requires the support of 2/3 of lawmakers, or 200 votes out of 300, while the main opposition Democratic Party argues that only a majority of 151 votes in favor are needed. And right before the vote, Assembly Speaker Woo Won-sik addressed the issue, saying that it will adopt a majority of 151 votes rule regarding the motion. And right after Woo's remark, PPP lawmakers immediately protested, calling it invalid, then left the plenary session. The vote follows a day after the DP moved forward with the impeachment process against Han after he announced that he would delay appointing justices until the rival parties reach an agreement. Then the DP cited Han's refusal to appoint constitutional court justices, his support for President Yoon Suk-yeol's martial law imposition, and his rejection of 2 special counsel bills targeting Yoon and First Lady Kim Gon-hee as key reasons for pushing for his impeachment.
And Ha-young, prior to the vote itself, I believe both the ruling and opposition parties share their respective stance with regard to the impeachment motion against Mr. Han, right?
You're right, Sunny. Ahead of the vote, the PPP decided through a party consensus to vote against the impeachment motion if the required number of votes in favor is set to 2/3 of lawmakers. However, if a majority of 151 votes is adopted, the party would boycott the vote. And as a result, the PPP did so. And pointing to the rising exchange rate, PPP acting chairman and floor leader Kwon Song-dong criticized the DP on Thursday morning for ignoring the economic and diplomatic crises facing the country. Take a listen.
The impeachment of acting President Han Duck-soo is not for the country nor the people, but for DP leader Lee Jae-myung's own benefit. If the DP truly cares about the country and the people, it should withdraw the impeachment motion.
Kwon also emphasized that none of the 5 points in the impeachment motion violate the Constitution or any laws. And meanwhile, main opposition leader Lee Jae-myung reaffirmed the party's intention to impeach Han. Take a listen.
The exchange rate fluctuated due to the martial law declaration, spiked after the first impeachment motion was rejected, Yoon's public address, and Han's refusal to appoint constitutional court judges. We'll unite all our efforts to remove Yoon from office, eliminate his supporters, and completely end this insurrection.
And as the motion has passed, Han is now suspended from his duties, with Finance Minister Choi Sang-mok taking over as acting president. That's all I have for now at this hour, but I'll be back with more updates in our later newscast. Back to you, Sunny.
All right, Ha-young, thank you for the latest from the parliament. That was our National Assembly correspondent, Shin Ha-young.